I'm just gonna wait for a couple of you guys to hop on here because yeah, I got something to talk about real quick. I can't stay on here for long, but I do want to talk about something really quick. So I'm going to wait for a couple of you guys to get on here so I could have this conversation, and hopefully this will be done after this conversation. Good morning, everyone. I'm hoping this could be the last conversation about this because the comments that I am seeing and on my post and other people's posts are horrendous. Hey, good morning, everyone. Is it morning where you guys are? Hey, Ivory.
Hello, hello.
All right, y'all. So I'm gonna say this one time and one time only. I saw in someone wrote in Tadi's post, and look, I'm not telling y'all to go over there and bash that person. I don't want you to. And I'm not, I'm just making something clear. Someone said Nina is racist towards white people and she does not like white people. Do you understand how offensive that is for someone that's been advocating for Dee and Nicholas that don't look like me for over a year and a half, back when it wasn't the popular thing to do? Back when everybody hated me for it. I had thousands of hate comments, thousands of hate messages and emails. I've never done anything when it's popular. I always stand against the grain and go for what I believe in. And because I'm advocating for myself, now it means that I don't like white people. Nobody on this app has went harder than I have. Nobody. Not on this app or TikTok. Nobody. Nobody. No one could say they made a bigger difference than me. And that's not a flex. That's me telling you the truth. And I did it from the fucking heart. Not for anything from anyone. I have never got on this app and begged for anything. I did it because I believed in it. And I believe in injustice. And I don't care what color your skin is. If it's an injustice to one, it's an injustice to all. And for someone to say that a lot of y'all motherfuckers are going to eat your words when a lot of things blow up. But don't ever say, I didn't come on this app and give you guys fair warning. And the way some of y'all have behaved is why y'all don't know everything. And I have to let it unfold because you're so inherently racist that even if you were to hear the truth, you wouldn't believe me. So I'm going to let it blow up in your face and make you look stupid. And don't come back here and say sorry when you see it. Go to hell expeditiously. Signed, Nina. Don't ever tell me something like that ever again. Like, y'all are really showing your asses out here. And if I was to show my ass even half of what y'all do, the fact that I've blocked some of y'all instead of typing half the shit that is in my head, just know it's just me still trying to be respectful regardless of your fucking disrespect. And one thing I'm going to tell you about a tourist woman is you don't want to piss us off because we not going to stop until God himself come down here and snatch me up. I will ride until the wheels fall off. I am not the one. I'm racist until I start advocating for myself. Y'all are fucking weird. Man, I'm telling you, Y'all just, oh, child. Oh my gosh. Just know y'all set me off today, and that's all you gonna get from me. Because if I was to do half of what these other people do, or if I was to have the track record half these other people have, y'all would have been in my butt. Look, for over a year and a half, they've been trying to take both my pages down. For over, no, three, both my TikToks and my YouTube for over a year and a half. Okay, a year and a half, and I've still fought it. And let's be clear, I made this example before, and I'll make it again. Every video I have done on Nicholas Godejohn or Didi, none of them went viral. And on TikTok, when you start, you have a certain amount of videos that will have a high RPM, and after that, it goes down and way down to maybe 1 cent, 2 cents per thousand views. A lot of my videos in the beginning of the months have been about Nicholas and Didi. A lot of them didn't make money and hindered my RPMs for my viral videos. Don't ever get on this app telling me, Ben, get off my so I could sit with the rest of you racists. I'm telling you, don't. Y'all be trying it. Y'all be trying it. Y'all really be trying it. Stop trying me. Your mama need to get a job. Guess what? I bet you I make more than your mama does. So tell her ass to go get a job and sit the hell down. You talking about get a job, but I'm on a vacation that I didn't pay for. So it looks like my job is doing really damn well for me. So how about you try it? Get like me. I'm telling you, I'm gonna start flexing really hard on y'all because some of y'all be on here really trying me, really trying me. I'm not a bragger. I don't get out there and I don't ask for accolades. I do what I do because I like to do it. But some of y'all really need me to flex real hard on you. Don't ever forget, I've been that girl. I'm not trying to be something, I've been that. Even when I had a job, I was that girl. Okay, here comes the gypsy trolls. Why I came in here mad. Here comes the bullshit. Y'all weird. I'm telling you, the racists be out here storming my page. Listen, y'all, this isn't July 6th on my page. Keep it off of here. Take your racist KKK shirts and get on over there and sit with your people. This is not the place for that. Okay? We don't discriminate over here. Okay? So the people that like to say that and do that, you take your ass over there. And that doesn't matter what race you are, because there are people that are black that hate black people too. So you could take your asses over there with your KKK shirt as well. Y'all be really trying it. Like I'm telling you, stop, 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 stop. I block y'all that get disrespectful out of respect. Because if I really said what was on my mind, you would be standing at a bridge. Because my mouth is ruthless. Trust me. I display class 99% of the time. But don't let that 1% catch you. Don't let it catch you. All right, Ivory, I didn't expect it to go that left, but these people was wilding. Like they was wilding. I did not expect that.
I know. You know what's wild is, for you to speak out against race.
It was only because they hated them. So when I speak out against people that they like, and even though they show it, it's a problem. We can't hear you, Ivory. I think you're on mute by mistake. And we know you do that all the time. Oh my gosh, what happened? Man, Squirrel, I really try not to be that person because I really don't want to hurt people's feelings. But, you know, when I've had enough of something, I'm just not that person you want to take there. She could come back up. She has the link. Okay. Yeah, I'm not here for entertainment, just my point of view. So you can get out of here. Why did you get removed? I didn't touch anything. Hold on. I just sent her the link again. Like I don't. I agree.
I'm here. They just booted me
Oh,
from the live.
I wonder why. What?
It just said you were removed from the live.
How rude. Which you were moved back. So how about that, YouTube? Maybe they thought I was mad at you.
Oh, maybe.
Okay, you said what's crazy is that when I call out Bree and them,
I was saying it's okay for people to call out bringing that camp and the gypsy, people for being racist.
hold on one
But when you
second.
just
You can
call
keep
it,
talking.
but to just call it out in general, and because it's not directly towards bringing them, then it's not okay. Then it all of a sudden becomes a problem. But it's okay for everybody to call out racism when they think it's Gypsy and Bree. Racism is a problem all the way around. It's not just because Gypsy and Bree are racist. Racism is a problem everywhere, and to speak out about it should be a thing. And I think that, especially for Nina, the way people are coming hard. And I know everyone keeps saying, why does she just come on here? And why do you just get so angry? Because when you get that all the time, 24/7, people are coming at you, calling you this, calling you that, you can't help but get on here and react like that. Exactly, Squirrel Girl. Like, if this was directed at Bree, everyone would be on board. Then, yeah, then there's racism and how dare you. But because it's just a general reaction about racism, and because it's not a gypsy person, then all of a sudden it's wrong to speak out about it. Make that make sense.
And now I'm on Gypsy's side. She's a racist and a murderer, but for somehow I'm on Gypsy's side now. Like, you think I spoke out against Gypsy being a racist and a murderer for me to only befriend a racist murderer? Some of y'all just like say the most densest stuff that make you know like the level of you putting one and two together is definitely an issue because you don't.
And unfortunately, it's the cult mentality of the people in this niche. There really is a cult mentality that's really becoming an issue. It makes you
That's
wonder if
just
it was ever, if any of it was really ever about justice in the first place.
I guess.
Because all it really is about is if you don't follow what certain people say, then you're wrong. That's the cult mentality of it. It's just crazy.
It is. It's super crazy because you should be able to speak out if something's wrong, regardless. Like, it shouldn't be, oh, well, you can't because it's this person. I'm not that type of person. Like, I call out what I call out, regardless of who feels what and how they feel, because as long as I stand in my truth, I am comfortable in whatever happens.
What kind of reaction do you think you would have gotten if it was Brie? If you
Girl, they
if this
would have
was
been eating
you
it
speaking
up.
out about her,
That's the racism
yeah,
right there.
that's the cult mentality of it.
And I appreciate you. I'm sorry, I'm trying to read some of the comments, but I'm also getting ready for my day.
I don't know.
And
I'm
it's like
over the
you,
niche.
that's
The
the thing.
followers,
It's like you want to advocate, but at some point you're just like, you know what? Y'all just, you say you guys want justice, but the people that advocate for it, y'all be fighting against it. And even, the thing is, you want me to advocate for justice, but then if I advocate for myself, I'm doing too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, that becomes a little crazy. Like,
that's
that's when it becomes crazy.
and it's sad because once upon a time this was about content and about the justice of it and about calling it out, and somewhere along the lines it just became about the you can see the evil side of creators, and it's wild to me. I've never seen grown people act like that. I just haven't.
And also, I want to touch on this. A lot of y'all said, oh, but you knew this, blah, 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 blah. I knew this after April 30th. Okay. I was leaving this alone solely because my objective was not to cause an issue. But when people keep associating my name to them, when I don't align with them and they know that, and y'all keep asking why I don't align with them, and I tell you, and then you get upset that I tell you. Do you understand? Like, that's giving your toxic. That's like a mom that says, "Tell me if you're not, if you did something, say it. Don't lie. You'll get in less trouble." But I get in more trouble for telling the truth.
It's okay for people not to want to align themselves with others. It's okay for people to walk away from other creators quietly. And the fact that people just want to go so hard, you force people to come out and tell you why. It's the behind the scenes nonsense that is just crazy. It's disgusting. It's just overwhelming. It's too much. At the end of the day, if what people truly want is justice from Gypsy's situation, right? Then it shouldn't matter. Just don't stop dropping names, stop trying to feel like you're entitled to other people's spaces and their names, and just do the content. Make it about the content. But the problem is that's never enough for people. Nobody should feel like they're being forced to associate or align themselves with anybody else. The content is good. The content puts, the information that we want out there out there. Good. Go watch it. I think it's great. So does Nina. Nina said that. The content is great. The content is good. The videos are good. Just, leave people's names out of it. Stop dropping names. That's what her issue was.
Listen, y'all keep talking about, and Lord, y'all keep saying, "Oh, it looks like her witch spells of breaking up the haters are, or look, Gypsy's camp." Listen, I'm not advocating for nobody else before I advocate for myself. So if you're asking me, "Oh, you're giving Gypsy what she wants," don't do that. So I should suppress what I'm going through for Gypsy. Fuck each and every one of you that say that. I said what I said. And I hate being up here cursing at people. I really hate that. But I'm just so over it. Like, I'm so over it. Like, I'm so over it. If you're a racist, just say that and get the hell on. Like, it's simple. You don't got to come here and argue with me because it don't matter. You can take your butt over there. Like, just do it and leave me alone. I never asked nobody to pick sides or do anything. I'm saying go where if you align with it, then so be it. I'm not here to tell you who and what to align with. I'm telling you what I don't align with. It's simple. And if that seems like a hard concept for you to understand, you have issues that I can't help you with. You need to go sit on somebody's couch or sit in somebody's classroom so you can learn. Thank you.
It's the people that sit there and say this is all about the injustice and bringing justice to Dee Dee and Nick and Gypsy Rose deserves this and that and the other thing that are behind the scenes making it's never for a lot of these creators it's not really about a justice, it's about the clicks and the views. You know what I mean? It's really just about feeding their egos. And that's the problem. You say it's about the content and about bringing justice, but is it really? Because you're sitting out here doing what you're doing to creators behind their back. It's childish, it's disgusting, and
And listen, I know a lot of y'all keep asking me to speak on case. Okay. I'm just finding out about a lot of this stuff that he was sending Toddy. She told me before she told y'all in an email. Okay. But look, Case is gonna be who he is, and that's just what that is. So I'm not I'm not going there. Because the funny part is I told Case over a month ago why I didn't mess with Becca. And he was like, "No, I understand that." And I was like, "But I'm not gonna put it out there because I don't need, you know, I don't want people to feel like they have to put pick and they're gonna feel like that immediately. And there's no need to expose something when that's just the way I feel." So for him to get upset and tell Becca knew, she seen my responses to all her Like any responses I've had, she had maybe two. She didn't even respond to my last email to her about Karen Reed. She didn't, like, Becca knew what was up. Okay. So Case thought he was doing something. Okay. I mean, it just shows that Case out here acting like a woman. That's all it is. Like he's doing real feminine stuff. And homeboy said I declared open war on him. My name is not Israel, okay? And you are not Iraq. This is the internet, Bookie. This ain't a battleground. What the hell is wrong with you? Open war.
That's the problem of what a lot of these people don't see that happens behind the scenes with content creators. Not only do we have to deal with the issues from what we post, but you have other creators going back and forth and behind your back and setting you up. Like, this shouldn't be a war. Put out your information. We all put out the same information, because don't we all believe in the same justice and knocking down the injustice? Put the information out. Why do you got to come at me behind my back? Why do you got to sit there and go set up all this nonsense between creators?
And I
It
was
makes no
very
sense.
classy the other day about dealing with Case. I said, I'm not going to put anything out there. I respect, and I'm still not going to go there because I still respect the friendship we had because he and I were actually friends at one point. I'm still going to respect that friendship and bow out. Okay. Y'all keep saying, but you and Becca were friends. Becca and I were never friends. Associating through content does not mean we have a friendship. Okay. I didn't
Being
know who the hell
respectful.
I didn't know who the hell Mitch was. That should tell you enough. What friend don't know somebody's husband? Like, let's be for real. I literally looked at that email like, who the hell is Mitch? And that's not me playing y'all. I'm telling you, I was like, well, who the hell is Mitch? That's how long I had stopped watching her content. I had stopped endorsing her. If you look, totally stopped endorsing her. Why? Because I didn't align with that. And just because I don't align with that doesn't mean I need to come up on the internet and say, I don't align with somebody and I don't talk to them because of X, Y, and Z. But y'all want to keep asking, well, can you tell us why? Can you tell us why? You know why, and now y'all mad about it. That sounds real crazy. Sorry for interrupting you, Ivory. Are you there?
No, that's okay. I mean, again, and it that just goes to, that's where it should be. If a creator doesn't want to be associated personally with another creator, that's fine. Just we all putting the same information out. It's just, you know what I mean? It's the fact that no one's obligated to be friends with anybody because they're on the same side. That makes no sense.
And at the end of the day, if you're on the side of justice and truth, it don't matter which way it's coming out. Like, I even said that with Fancy. I said Fancy does have good information. I'll give her flowers. I don't like the lady. I think the lady crazy, but she does have information that some of us did not have. Like,
I say
and
the
that's
same thing about
okay.
Fancy. I don't have to like her personally, but she's good information, and I send people to her all the time. The problem is this whole niche brings it personal. I'm so sick of the personal.
And I don't understand why people feel like you can't feel like you don't want to align with something and it's a problem because you want to align with it. What I do shouldn't affect you. And I know this is a really crazy analogy and it's probably a little vulgar, but I've always been told what you eat don't make me shit. So there's that.
I like that. That's actually funny.
So it's crazy that it's like I never told anyone not to align. If my whole purpose was to sabotage anybody, I would have came out and said it when I started not dealing with her. Like I didn't need to do that. But you all feel so obligated to know what's going on and why someone's not talking to somebody when I tell you it's an issue. It's just so diabolic to me.
And that's, Amy said it right. As long as the content you're putting out, the truthful content, we really don't owe anybody anything on why we don't associate or why nobody's owed anything. The fact that people think that other creators are owed something is wild. Nobody should make anybody pick sides. Nobody, that's horrible to do to people.
Girl, look, I made things real easy this time. I just brought this book. It has eyeshadows, it has blushes, it has bronzers, and it has highlighters.
That's so funny. Not your all in one kit.
Just make life a little bit easier with traveling.
And I feel like everything came crashing down all at the same time because it's not just the one issue. It's been multiple issues, but how I don't understand how people don't realize how you're pushing people's backs against the wall and then get upset when they speak. Don't ask the question if you don't want the answer for real. Same thing with why aren't you speaking about the billboard? Don't ask me the question because when I speak on it, you don't like the answer. Well,
That's
don't ask. Don't. I mean,
it's just so
are we
weird. It's just
are
so
we for
weird.
real? Like, oh my gosh, talk about the billboard. No, I don't want to talk about the billboard. Well, now, what? Why? Because you're a horrible person. You're a you're all this because you don't want to talk about. Let me tell you why. Then I told everybody why, and it's like, oh my God, you're attacking somebody. No, I'm not. I've literally been attacked the entire time. That's why I don't align with anything that has to do with the billboard. It's a personal thing, and I kept it quiet. But then people want to come out talking about going after it's just absolutely wild to me. You're all about the justice of everything, but yet people sat up on a panel yesterday telling people to report another creator to the police for a felony. The same felony, mind you, that they created themselves, that they've done themselves. It's just don't force people to speak and then not like the answer when everyone tried to stay quiet. Exactly. We only know what we tell you. And a lot of times we don't want to make it about other creators and our issues. You try to keep it quiet. And then we're forced to then speak about it when people are literally coming at you hardcore.
When you really just want to leave it the hell alone. Like you
And
just
let's be real. Was it Gypsy that doxed me? No. No, Gypsy Rose, guys, y'all, I'm sorry to tell you. It wasn't Gypsy Rose that doxed me. It was our own creators that doxed me and put my information out there.
well,
Think about that
our
because
own
they felt
creators,
entitled to
but
my space.
by the way of other people. So it is quite interesting.
So while you guys all have a war against Gypsy and we're trying to back y'all in that war against Gypsy, I'm fighting my own war against our own people. because
and been
people
fighting
feel entitled to my space. People feel entitled to something they're just not entitled to. And you're right. Subscribers have favorite creators and they will agree for just that reason. But that is a cult mentality. I tell my followers all the time, don't agree with me just because I'm saying it. Go do your own homework. I tell you when I know something is fact, and I tell you when it's my opinion and why I believe it. But anybody who's ever watched me has heard me say, go watch everybody, okay? And don't just sit there and take it and run with it because I say it. My opinion is my opinion. We're all entitled to a different one. I don't go and sit there and block followers because they have a different opinion than me.
I block you when you racist, though. I'm just being clear.
I hate when I'm racist,
I'm
yeah.
not moving the racist followers in my chat, period.
Oh, I thought you said me. I thought you said I
Oh,
block you
no.
when you're racist. I'm like, wait, what?
No, you are the most unracist person. Hold on. Oh, no.
And that, yeah, and that's another thing. The fact that people are going to sit there now and call Nina a racist is wild. Wild. And I've been saying this, y'all, people who have followed me from the beginning have heard me say this from the get go. From the get go, that make it about content and stop making it about creators. People think there's a war amongst creators. If you have 100,000 followers on subscribers on YouTube, good for you. Like, I don't understand why, if one person, it doesn't make their information any less credible. It doesn't, what's the big deal? Are you doing it because you actually want justice and want to talk and you enjoy what you're doing? Or are you doing it just to make something of yourself? To make you look like something more?
Thank you. They have the best orange soda in Mexico. That's all I have to say.
Okay, Amy just said Nina has big brains, a big heart, and big intuition. You're absolutely right. And what I respect about Nina is the fact that she's just no bullshit. Let me tell you something. She's called me out. We don't always agree on everything, and I've never felt like I couldn't have an opinion opposite of hers. You know what I mean? I give a lot of respect to that. I give a lot of respect to someone who's not going to stay on a bandwagon just because it gets her clicks and views and because that's what people expect of her. She's just genuine, and I love that about her. That's what I love about her. The fact that she's
Well, it's the
genuine.
same with you. Like, honestly, I feel the same way about you. Like, there's plenty of times where we've had a conversation and I did not feel the way she felt at all. And it was okay. There was nothing to go back and forth with. I think what people don't understand is it's one thing for you not to have my opinion, but it's another thing for you to dismiss how I feel. And for you to be in my space and feel entitled to be able to dismiss how I feel is where you get blocked. You're not entitled to that from me. And again, I have went through a lot in life and I have learned to not be a people pleaser. And my content is not towards pleasing people. My content is me advocating and speaking on what I believe in. Me putting out content is part of me freeing myself in my own beliefs. People think you do everything for them, and I don't. I stand on what I believe, no matter what. No matter what happens, no matter who says what, how it goes down, no matter how much I get flack for it, no matter who's going to hate me, no matter who says what, I'm going to stand on that. Somebody got in the comments yesterday and said, oh, Nina's speaking out why she doesn't agree with Becca is going to get her canceled. And this last person who spoke out against Becca got canceled. And I did it knowing that I could be canceled. And I didn't give a damn. Okay. So that should show you how bold I am. I am I stand in the face of adversity. That is all I know. I go for what I believe in, not for what other people believe in. Thank you, Elizabeth. I stand on what I believe in no matter what. Period. I don't tailor my content for the people that are viewing me. I'm genuinely me, and if you like what I put out there, then great. But if I tailor my content for just my viewers, that means I will do anything, no matter how much it goes against my beliefs. I'm not willing to sacrifice that. I'm not willing to sacrifice that. I'm not. Because at the end of the day, I have a little girl that relies on me every day, and I cannot tell her to be authentic when I am being dishonest and unauthentic myself. Thank you, Melissa. Melissa, you sent me so many gifts. I appreciate you. I can't tell my kids to be honest and be trustworthy and have integrity if I'm on here doing the opposite. My kids will do what I do, not what I say. You've been banana from TikTok. Harmony, I don't even know how to tell you how to become a member. I set it up a while ago. I just don't remember how to even do it. I'm sorry. I tried to learn YouTube. I love YouTube. I love the people on YouTube. Although when y'all become unhinged, it become another level of unhinged. But regardless, I still love
Um,
my subs.
It
I
really
still
is
love
another level of unhinged, though.
yeah, it's diabolic.
I We're talking cancel. Cancel me. You can cancel me. I will not change my point of view, my opinion, or what I believe because you use the hashtag cancel Ivory Rose Knows. Cancel me. I can assure you, this is not. I will. I ain't going anywhere.
And we
I
got a
will shut
podcast that we
up
getting ready
myself.
to start. Let's be real. We're getting ready to start a whole podcast together that is going to be the most epic thing ever. That is going to be so diverse in content. It's man, it's going to be a lot of fun. So just
Just remember, cancel me. Don't come back because I'll make sure you
I'm
don't show up.
telling
I'll make
you, I
sure
be
there's no
trying
secret
to tell
message.
people that. Like the people that say that don't ever come back. And I mean that. Like people feel like you should forgive certain things. But again, I will say this, and I have learned this lesson hard so many times. When people show you who they are, believe them the first time. Because when it happens again and you're shocked, you are looking stupid because you knew the very first time. Okay?
Absolutely. And there's one thing you'll never see from me that you see from a lot of creators or Nina is that the second you cross me and I don't believe that you're a genuine person or I see something, I will never realign myself with that person again, ever. Not,
Facts.
I believe in the enemy of my enemy is my friend. This is all wild. That's it. Once you're gone, you will never have a seat again.
Yeah. And I'm not saying I don't want to see you eat. You can eat. I just don't want you to eat at my table. It's just that simple. I'm not trying to stop anybody's bag. And I'm going to be honest with you. The whole thing with even Case, to be honest with you, and I say this with the utmost respect, okay? I have endorsed Case very hard. I have. And Case knows that. I've endorsed his content. I've endorsed him. I have even put his content in my videos to endorse him because I genuinely wanted to see him win. Not, I didn't ask him for a dime. I didn't ask him to give me anything. I did it because I genuinely wanted to see him win. I want to see everybody win. Like that is who I am as a person. Whether I like you or not, I want to see you win. But my friends, I really want to see you win. I will do everything in my power to help you win. Because if I'm up, you're up. If I'm eating, I want you to eat. That's just who I am as a person. And for me, I said to him, you're saying Ivory's a flip flopper and she's not. And I don't respect that. And as one of my friends, someone that I really respect, for you to say that one of my other friends is a flip flopper and she's not a flip flopper, that's a reflection of me because I am who I surround myself with. So if you're saying that about my friend, you're saying I, by association, am a flip flopper as well. So, yes, that was offensive. And I said to him, I don't appreciate that. I can have two friends and still call out the one I think is wrong. And I did. Even after that, I messaged him and said, look, I respect you. I care for you. This is not a personal thing. It's me saying, look, I respect my friend and I don't want things to go like this. That man ignored me until it was an opportunity for him. When he felt like he was sinking, then he wanted to reach out. And I said to him, you are dead to me. Lose my number. I am a loyal person, but when you break that loyalty and distrust, I'm done and it's never coming back. I am real to the core of me. And I know a lot of people get on apps and say that, but I am solid. When I fuck with you, I fuck with you. Like, but when you betray me, there is no coming back because you have shown me who you are. And to say that I declared open war on you, like we in the middle of the Middle East, is diabolic. I can't respect that. And I can't sit by and feel like it's okay. And I really did not need and again, the stuff that happened with Chase was not the reason why anything was exposed with Becca. I already had my thoughts. Like I thought Chase was doing shady stuff behind my back, but I was still cool with him until I was able to prove it. I'm not going to have an issue with someone if I don't know if it's true or not. So I still maintained the friendship until I really saw it. Gina, I saw your purchase for the shirt the other night and your comment, and you made me laugh so hard, and I really needed that laughter at that moment. I swear, I hollered when I seen it. Like hollered. I think I was on the phone with you, Ivory, wasn't I?
Yeah, you were.
So I'm going to tell you guys this. This is really funny. So Gina put a comment on one of my posts. I can't remember what the comment was, what the post was, but the comment was she said she was just speaking very highly of me, and someone in the comments said, "Well, how much did Nina pay you for this?" Um, and I put in the comment back, $7,000. Thanks for reminding me. Um, Let me transfer the money so the check can clear. Okay. So she bought my merch. And in the purchase notes, she put my $7,000 cleared. Thank you. When I tell you I laughed so hard. You're hurt by my words. I need you to clarify that because if it's the way I'm taking it, you can grab your shirt and head out. But I don't know if that's how I'm taking it is the right way. So I don't want to get on here. Ma'am, Adios. Hola. Can you give me 25 minutes? Gracias. Listen, if anyone thinks I am friends or would be friends with Bree, you are mentally delayed. I'm not taking that back. I feel that way. Again, I will chew on bricks for gum before I ever talk to Bree. How would I call out a racist and then become friends with a murderous racist? Yes, you're brain dead. It's simple. If you're offended, good, you should be. My intentions were for you to be offended. Clip that and put it wherever you want. Talking about you offended. Well, yeah, you were supposed to be. That was the intention when I said it. In my mind, I meant for you to be offended. People are crazy. Talking about I'm hurt by your words. If the shoe fit, then wear it. That's crazy.
It's, I can't.
You are nuts. Yeah, that was my intention, love bug. You think I would waste my time for a year and a half speaking on somebody to only befriend them? Yes, that's a delay. If you don't see that as a mental delay, I don't know what would. Like, that's a legit delay. This is Huda Beauty. Let me see if I could tag it here. I don't know. Maybe I can. Ivy,
I was just gonna say, where'd you go?
I'm frozen. I was trying to add it. Okay, I'm gonna come off and come right back on because it has me frozen. But I'll tag the lip liner, okay? I'll be right back. And I'm gonna add you back, Ivory. I'm
Okay.
frozen. I can't come back on.